This is the question asked in today's SkillRack Daily Challenge. So we are given a string and an integer n as input, and our task is to traverse through this string circularly in reverse order and print the characters whenever the character is a multiple of n. So here the string is apple and the value of n is equal to 4. So first let us find the multiples of 4. So the first multiple is 4 and then 8 and then 12, 16, 20. So like this it goes on. Now our task is to delete the fourth character. The fourth character from the last is this p. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this p is the fourth character from last. So we have to print it and delete it. So first I am printing it and then I am deleting this p. So now the string becomes APLE and we have deleted the fourth character. The next multiple is 8 and we have stopped here. So the fifth character would be this A, and then now the sixth character would be the last character E, because we are traversing circularly in reverse order. So after A we would go back to E again. So the fifth character is A and the sixth character is E and the seventh character is L and then the eighth character is P. So we are printing this P again and deleting that P. And now the ninth character would be A and then the 10th character would be E and then 11 would be L and then 12 would be A. So the next multiple is 12. So we are printing the 12th character and deleting it. And now the 13th character would be E and then 14 would be 11 and then 15 would be E and then 16 would be L. So the 16 is the next multiple. So I am printing L and deleting L. And the next is 20. So there is only one character left. So now we have printed all the characters that are present in the apple like this, and this is our output. Similarly, for the sample input 2, we apply the same procedure. Now let us see how to write a C program for this. In our program, what we will be doing is, suppose if we want to delete the character P, instead of deleting it, we will replace the character P with another character like hyphen. And in next iterations, whenever the character is not equal to hyphen, we will use those characters for comparison. So we will get the same output. So first I am creating a character array named S of size 1001 and then I am declaring an integer n, and in the next line I am accepting the input string and the integer n as input, and then I am creating some integer variables. So in the integer variable len I am storing the string length of S, and then in the integer j I am storing len minus 1 and then another integer named cnt, and I am assigning 0 to it initially. So now let us see the logic to traverse through the string circularly in reverse order and print the characters. So first I am creating a while loop, and this while loop is an infinite loop since we haven't included any conditions here. So until a break statement is executed, this loop would be keeping on working. And in every iteration of this while loop, we are decrementing the value of j. So the initial value of j is equal to len minus 1. So we are starting from the last and moving forward. So we would decrement the value of j in every iteration of this while loop. And suppose if the value of j becomes minus 1, it becomes out of range. Since we are traversing circularly, if we reach the first character of the string, the next character should be the last character of the string. So if j is equal to minus 1, then we are setting the value of j again back to len minus 1. So after reaching the first character, the j would be again starting to point to the last character of the string. So like this we would be able to traverse through the string circularly. And also we are checking whether the character that is present at the current value of s of j is not equal to hyphen. So if it is a hyphen, it means that it is a deleted character. So whenever the character is not equal to hyphen, we are going to consider that character and increment the value of cnt. So this cnt is just a counter variable. So whenever a valid character is found, we would be incrementing the value of C and T. And whenever the value of C and T becomes a multiple of n, then as per the condition given in the question, we must print that character and delete that character. So after incrementing the C and T, we are checking whether the C and T is a multiple of n. So if C and T mod n is equal to 0, then I am printing the character that is present at current index of j and then deleting that character. But the problem is, even after deleting all the characters present in the string, this loop would be keeping on working, because in this part we haven't included any break condition. So to break out of the loop after printing all the characters, we are writing this code. So here what we are doing is, first I am creating a new integer variable named flag and setting its value to 0. And then I am using a for loop and traversing through all the characters present in the string s. And if any of the character is not equal to hyphen, that is, if any of the character is not deleted, then I am setting the value of flag to 1 and breaking out of the loop. So after the execution of this for loop, if the value of flag is equal to 1, then it means that there are still some characters left without deleting. But if the value of flag is equal to 0, then it means that all the characters are deleted. So whenever the flag is equal to 0, then this while loop would be breaking. So now let us check our program with sample test cases. So now I have given the sample input 1 and our expected output is here. So we are also getting the same values. And now I have given the sample input 2 and here is our expected output. So we are also getting the same characters. This is the logic behind today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.